Okay folks, today is July 10th and we decided to come out. I got my little fishing buddy with me and I've got my beautiful bride, Greta. And this is the first time I've been out in about a month. But I'd say there was only 2 fishing trips out between the last time I caught that really beautiful snakehead with my buddy Paul. And I've never caught a snakehead in my life before. So sure enough, I got my live wells on. It's been a pretty good day today and hopefully she's seeing everything. I've got a couple nice bass out here in the spoils across from Alexandria, Virginia, just a little bit north of the Woodrow Wilson Bridge. So I'm going to go ahead and throw a couple of these back. Got one nice little keeper right here, which is a nice little chunky average Potomac River bass, so that's going back. And this is a real surprising catch right here. I had no idea what I was looking at. I've never seen a bass quite this dark. I mean, he has like a bronze back on him. That is a typical representation of a real thick Potomac River football. I mean, that is just as short as it gets and as fat as it gets. That was a beautiful chatterbait fish caught right back here in the spoils. And before I caught these 2 fish, I had only had maybe 1-2 bass on. I had something absolutely giant hit, a little creature bait, just pitching into one of these trees. But I'm going to go ahead and throw that back, okay? And I'm out of my mind. I don't know what to think that I've only been out here 2 times since the last time Paul caught his snakehead and I caught my first snakehead. And I'd say it's probably about the same size. And here we go again. I've had my experience pulling these out, so I'm not really too afraid of what they are capable of doing. I've got them behind the gills. And Zane, you've seen it before too, haven't you? And he's I'd say a little bit smaller than Paul's was, but he's still a beautiful, beautiful specimen for a northern snakehead. I haven't measured this one. I'm going to go ahead and measure him and weigh him right in front of the camera and see what we're dealing with. We've got to kill it right away after we catch it. So I just caught this a couple minutes ago. So here's Zana coming over with the measuring tape and scale. So I'm going to have my camera woman over here come over and give me a close-up on this weigh job. You coming on over here? Mm-hmm. All right, good. So I got him locked in. So here we go. Whoa! I think he's locked in there pretty good. All right, so what do we got here? I'd say 4 pounds, 4.1 on this scale, 4.2. Got that pretty good? Did you zoom on us?
It was 4.2.
4.2 and change, 4.1. Okay, now we're going to get a little measurement on it. If I can get a good hold of them. Alright, got it good. So this is a chatterbait fish. This is on a black and blue chatterbait. And let me get this napkin and towel down a little bit and see what we're dealing with measurement wise. You can get a close up here if you want. As I'm doing it. Zane, you want to hold this tape for me? Out nice and straight? Alright, hold that tape.
Inches or centimeters?
Okay, I'm going to go inches here. So we're going to do inches. You're going to hold it nice and taut for me? Hold it nice and straight. Pull it out. Pull it out, pull it out. Okay, alright, go ahead and pull it straight, babe. Put the drink down so you can do this and hold it nice and straight. There you go. So we're looking at about 20 to 24 inches, about a 23 and a half to 24 inch snakehead. So there we go, about 4 pounds, 24 inches. Paul's was about 8 pounds and 28 and change. So there we go. I've got my first snakehead. Pretty happy. Like I said in the last video, there's a lot of people out here fishing for them. There's a lot of people out here not fishing for them and hating them to death. It's an invasive species that's now alive and well in the Potomac River. Big controversy. There's a lot of people against them. Really upset with the fact that they're in here, but they're here to stay. So we either have to accept the fishery and embrace it, or we're going to have to go ahead and deal with what we got to deal with, which is the fact that they're in here pretty thick. I haven't been out here more than a couple hours, and like I said, I had 2 fish on, and this was the 3rd fish of the day. So there's their new Potomac River snakehead out of the spoils just north of the Woodrow Wilson Bridge and just south of Washington, D.C. And this is why they call it a snakehead, if you want to get a good look at the way this head's shaped. Getting it? Okay, we're gonna get a shot of the teeth here, guys. A lot of people were curious to see exactly what these teeth are all about. Don't be scared, camera woman. All right, here we go. I know you don't. Oh, I got him. He's not going anywhere. I got him way up in the gill. So here's a really good shot of the teeth of what you're dealing with in the Potomac River snakehead. It's almost like there's two layers, but there's one back set of chompers. You getting a good shot of that? Here, let's get around here. This is a good angle. Can you see them now? How's that? So there's the chompers. My fingers are way in there, probably a little closer than I'd like them to be. But there's a Potomac River snakehead. Really good angle. Can you get that? Come behind me, over my shoulder. There you go. Can you see that okay? So there's about a 24-inch, 4-pound snakehead. And it's amazing. They've got these row of grabbers right here that are almost just like a bass. A couple little fangs right here. But then behind that, you've just got these crushers that are just multiple rows of heavy and thin and sharp, different sets of teeth. The bottom, same deal. You've got a little set of rough teeth out here. And then you've just got these little fangs that are just ready to do business. So there's your Potomac River snakehead. Wow.